Hi, welcome back to video 6 on using proper technique while keyboarding. I hope you've been practicing using all the right fingers on all the right keys so that you can type your entire alphabet accurately without having to look. We're going to do a quick review today. We're going to watch our fingers one time and then we're going to try with eyes closed and see who can do it. So everybody get in ready position. You'll need to go down and click on the Microsoft Word icon on your taskbar. Open it up. If you need to zoom in, click your plus sign. And go ahead and put both of your hands on home row. ASDF JKL semicolon. Using excellent technique. Back straight, feet flat, palms up a little. Shoulders relaxed. Go ahead and look at the keyboard as we go through each of the letters of the alphabet to be sure you've been practicing correctly. Ready? A finger strikes A. F does a big reach down to the B. Middle finger, D goes down to C, back to D, up to E. F strikes F and goes over to G. Please don't go ahead. Pay close attention that you're using all the correct fingers. Ready? Right hand. Look at your keyboard. J goes over to H. K, your middle finger, goes up to I. 3 in a row, J, K, L. Your J finger goes down to the M and the N. L finger goes up to O, and semicolon goes up to the P. And your left hand, looking at the keys, A goes up to Q, F goes up to R, S strikes S, and F goes up to T. And then last time we learned the fourth part, which requires two hands. Looking at the keyboard, J goes up to U. F goes down to V. With your S finger, go up to the W, and then down to the X. Back to your right hand, J goes up and over to Y, and A goes down to Z. So hopefully that's the way you've been practicing it. Those are the correct fingers. Now I'd like for everybody to close your eyes. We're going to see who can do this today. With your eyes closed, feel the bump on your F finger and your J finger to be sure you're anchored on home row. Using good technique, see if you can do it. Ready? With me. A. Big reach to B. Middle finger, C, D, E, F, and over to G. Right hand, J goes over to H. K goes up to I. 3 in a row, J, K, L. J goes down, M, and N. L goes up to O, and your pinky goes up to the P. Moving on to your left hand. Ready? A goes up to Q. F goes up to R. S, and F goes up to T. Right hand, J goes up to U. Left hand, F goes down to V. S finger up to the W, and then down to the X. Right hand, J goes up and over to Y. A goes down to Z. Check it out. See if you were able to get them all right with your eyes closed. If you did, congratulations. Pat yourself on the back. Good job. If you didn't, keep practicing and you'll get it. Learning all of the letters in alphabetical order will help you when you're typing words because, of course, all words have the letters of the alphabet. So learn where they are and how to reach for them so that you can type all the words when you're creating reports or typing for yourself at the computer. Okay, today we are going to learn capital letters. Have you ever noticed that there is a shift key on the left side of your keyboard next to the Z, and there is a shift key on the right side of your keyboard next to the question mark? The reason there are two shifts is because it takes two hands to make a capital letter. One hand shifts, the other strikes the letter. So if you want to make a capital letter on the left side of your keyboard, you would use your right shift key. The semicolon finger would reach to the right shift. If you want to make a capital letter on the right side of your keyboard, like a K, then you would use your left shift key and your A finger would reach to the left shift. So let's try that. Everybody put your hands on home row. Use good technique. Take your A finger, reach over, hold down the left shift key. While you're holding it down, strike the letter J with your right hand and then let go of both, and you should have a capital J using two hands to make it. Let's try again. Take your A finger, reach to the left shift, hold it down. Take your right hand, strike an I. Let go of both keys, get back on home row. You should have a capital I. Again, take your A finger, shift left, make a capital H. Let go of both keys, get back on home row, and you should have a capital H. Okay, let's try the right shift key now. Take your semicolon finger, shift right. While you're holding the right shift down, take your left hand and strike the letter A. Let go of both keys, and you should have a capital A. Let's right shift again. Take your semicolon finger, shift right. With your left hand, strike an S. Let go of both. You have a capital S. And semicolon finger, hold that right shift key again. Take your left hand, reach up to the E. Let go, get on home row, and you should have a capital E. So that's the proper way to make capital letters. One hand shifts, the other strikes the letter. We also today want to learn how to do punctuation marks. So you're going to learn the comma. Your K finger strikes the comma. You're going to learn the period. The L finger strikes the period. We're going to make a colon. We have to shift on our semicolon key to make a colon. We're going to do a question mark. We have to shift to make the question mark down by the right shift key. And we're going to do the exclamation mark, which is up on the number 1. So with your hands on home row, everybody practice using the middle finger of your right hand, your K finger, and practice going K, comma, K, comma, K, comma. Add a space bar. K, comma, space. K, comma, space. Now do it without looking. K, comma, space. K, comma, space. Then your L finger. The L finger drops down to the period. Now if you keep your palms up a little bit, it's easier to do the period. You just let your finger just flop right down and it lands on it. Practice L period. L period. It's not your pinky, it's your L finger that drops down to the period. Try L period space. L period space. Now to make a colon, take your A finger, hold down that left shift key. Strike your semicolon key, and you have 2 dots instead of a dot and a comma. And that's a colon. Let's try it again. A finger, shift left. Use your semicolon key and strike it, and you'll have a colon, 2 dots. The question mark is also requires a shift. So take your A finger, shift left, drop your semicolon finger down to the question mark key, put them both back on home row, and you should have produced a question mark. Again, A finger, shift left, hold it down, semicolon finger drops down to question mark, let go of both, and you should have a question mark. And then let's try the exclamation mark. You'll take your semicolon finger and reach to the right shift key, hold it down, take your A finger and reach up to the number 1. Put both fingers back on home row, and you should have an exclamation mark. Let's do that again. Semicolon finger, reach to the right shift, hold it down. A goes up to the number 1, exclamation mark, and both hands are back on home row. All right, let's save what we've practiced today. You have your alphabet there 2 times. You have some capital letters and the punctuation marks. We haven't ever saved anything together yet, so let's do that. Now when I save, I don't go to File. I always use my Quick Access toolbar. Microsoft Word gave us this nice toolbar up here called your Quick Access toolbar so that you can quickly access things. They put a picture of a blue disc, which stands for Save, on your Quick Access toolbar. Now, if you don't have one, just click the arrow at the end of the toolbar, and you can add Save. See how I have many checked right here? You can add Save to be sure you have it. When you want to save, all you need to do is click that picture of a disc, and then you'll tell it where you want it to save it. Saves you a step. There's no reason to go to File and choose Save As. Save As is for making a backup copy or saving your work in a different place or with a different name after you've already saved it once. So the first time you save, it's either Control-S to save or click this disc. So I'm going to click the disc. You can do that too. I'll need to get a new document first so I have something blank in front of me. And then I click the disc. And it needs to know where do you want to save it. So on the left side, if you click on Computer once or twice, you'll see choices underneath Computer or over in the middle. You can either save on your laptop's hard drive. That's normally labeled as a C drive. I have a USB in right now, so it has my name attached to it on my D drive. I could save there. Or if you see your network drive, that's the one that has your ID. That allows you to save on the school's hard drive rather than your laptop's hard drive. So why don't you go ahead and save on the school's hard drive? So click the one that has your ID attached to it. Now, I don't have that available right now, so I'm going to go to my C drive, my laptop's hard drive. Then you have folders that show up, and maybe you have some blue Word documents under them. Let's make a new folder for practicing keyboarding. So right here it says New Folder. Click it to make a new folder. And now you get to name it. So in that new folder window, put your hands on home row, and we're going to name it something simple. So take your A finger and shift left, make a capital K. Take your semicolon finger, shift right, make a capital B. And that's going to stand for keyboarding. Go ahead and press enter. You've now made a yellow folder for holding keyboarding practice in. Open that folder by double-clicking it. It's empty right now. Go down here where it says File Name. Right here, File Name. Put your hands on home row and type A, B, C. You're going to make a file or a document called ABC where you can be practicing your ABCs. And then go ahead and click on Save or just press Enter, either one. And if you look at the top of your screen, you'll see it says ABC, so you have saved this document. Very good. So that's our practice for today. I hope you'll be able to come back for the next video. I'm going to show you some things in Microsoft Word on our next video and also take you to the internet and show you a couple places where you can be practicing your ABCs and get connected with a keyboarding program to keep getting better with your typing. Thanks for joining. See you later.